Hi, my name is Donnie,
And I'm Melly.
and you're listening to your
Your
typical.
typical podcast.
So this we're super excited because, as we said last week, we're going to be reviewing a show with you all, and the show that we picked, if you were watching our Twitter, which I know you were, because who wasn't? Big Brother season 25. I think it's super exciting. I know Melinda hasn't really watched Big Brother yet, so I am interested to hear your opinions about the show. It's one of my favorite shows. Um, just a little background on my experience with Big Brother. I've watched season 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then now 25.
So
And
not all of them, but a good amount.
a good amount, yeah. And you haven't seen any of them, you said, right?
No, when we first discussed we were gonna do it, I was like, should I watch like last season? You were like, no, just keep it fresh. So yeah, this is my first season of Big Brother, and it's supposed to be like the unexpected season and like really good. So maybe I started
Mhm.
off right.
Well, it's actually funny because every season the mantra is expected unexpected. So
Oh,
theoretically, every season's like that.
okay. Got me thinking I'm
but
special.
but this one is starting off different than the regular ones, and I can call out the differences as we kind of review them. Just so you all know, we're not going to review episode by episode, but we're going to do week by week.
Yeah.
So we're going to cover week one, which encompasses 3 whole episodes. I feel like a lot happened, but
Yeah.
I think first we should we talk about all the cast, or should we just talk about who we're excited about? I think you can decide. We can talk about everyone.
We can just go through the cast and just like say one or two words literally about them, like the first word that came to mind when you saw them, and then just move
Okay,
on.
like first impressions.
Yeah.
All right. So the first person I have on my list is Blue. Blue is 25 from Riverside, California, and she's a brand strategist. What were your first opinion?
I have a little note thing too. So the first word I have for her is cute. And that's honestly the only word I have for her when I first saw her. Um, I did have on there like she said she wanted to take her family to, I think it was Japan or something. I wish they would have, like for everybody, I wish everybody would have said like, oh, what I'm gonna do with the money. But I guess
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the one interesting thing that I think I noticed about her, and this hasn't been confirmed or denied, but I think she was an alternate because her tape was different than everyone else, which felt like they filmed it at a different time. So I
Oh.
think she was an extra and someone dropped out. That's my like guess. My first opinion of her though, she looked like a bad bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like I want to get to know Blue.
Hmm.
I don't know if my opinion is the same, but but we'll get into that later. All right. Second person, Nicole Hayes. She's 30 years old from St. Louis, and she's a political consultant.
Yeah, I thought she was cute too. Obviously black, so I'm rooting for her. She seems a little uppity, which I don't mind, so I'm still
Mhm.
rooting for her. I just don't like when she first came into the house, which I guess we'll get to, but it just kind of made me laugh because she's a politician. Um, but yeah, she's cute. She's giving baddie vibes too.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think she looks like a fun person as well. Like, I won't say bad bitch because she's a little more classy than that.
Mhm.
Um, but she actually reminds me a lot of last year's winner. So
Oh,
just an interesting parallel that they cast someone similar type to
yeah.
someone we've already seen before. All right. Next, we have America Lopez, 27 years old from Texas, and she's a medical receptionist.
The first, like honestly, I forgot to write any notes about her, so I went back and I just put like she's kind of forgettable. But then she won the
Yeah.
first like challenge. So I was like, oh, not so forgettable anymore.
Mhm.
She's cute though. And yeah, she seems like a girly girl, like a girl's
She's
kind of
cute.
girl.
I don't know if I like the fact that her name is America. And it has nothing to do with her. She literally did not decide that. I
Mhm.
just I just would hate for my name to be America. Can you
What
imagine?
about Ugly Betty? Her name's America.
I guess. Yeah, you're
Also from
right.
Barbie. She played an amazing role in Barbie. Shout out to her.
You're right. You're right. I've actually met her before. Fun fact. Um,
Yeah, you did tell me that at your work. Oh my
yeah.
God, I'm
So
so jealous.
fun fact. Okay. Next we have Bowie Jane. She's 45 from Australia, and she's a DJ.
No.
So my initial impression, she looks really cool. She looks like a cool chick.
Yeah, she
I
does.
think it
Giving
stops there. I don't really have an opinion so far. Like she hasn't done anything that I'm like, oh, she's gonna play, or she's kind of been flying under the radar.
Yeah. My initial reaction was Nar, and she gives me like great value pink because she seems very rockish and cool.
Oh
She
yeah,
also
she
doesn't
does
look
give you a
45.
great value pink.
Yeah. She
Not
doesn't
pink
look
under discount.
45.
I
So
was gonna
that's
say
cool.
not magenta. All right. Next we have Izzy and Izzy Glacier. I don't know how to say her last name. I don't even know why I'm saying last names. Um,
Giving
32 years
value
old
vibes.
from New York, and she's a professional flautist. Um, First impression, I thought she looked cool. I will say the bitch is kind of unhinged in the house.
Yeah, she is very, but I kind of like am living for it a little bit, but also at the same time, I'm like, girl, shut the hell up.
She's playing on 100.
Yeah.
Um,
She
we'll
reminds me of the
talk.
girl we went to school with, and she's just very like out there. So I feel like honestly, she probably is not gonna win, but I do like her
Yeah.
personality.
I was gonna say I want to ask, but I kind of want to avoid using names on the podcast. But
Oh,
give
I
me a
already said it
hint.
when it first came up. So if you listen to it, you'll probably hear it
Give
too.
me a hint.
I mean, just look at her.
I don't. I don't see it.
I put it in the chat.
You're right. Okay,
But
I
that's
get it.
not
I
a
get it. I
bad
get
thing
it.
or anything. They just kind of look
No.
the same.
For those who's listening who went to high school with us, listen to my words carefully. Lesbian guitar player.
And we have a lesbian flute player. So I mean,
I think anyone who knows this is gonna know exactly who that is.
let's not put all the white lesbians in a box, okay?
Okay. Okay. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Even though
Let's.
I originally started it, but come on.
You did. Next person is Riley. She's 24. She's a bartender from Portland. I actually like Riley. I think she's been a little bit I forget we're doing first impressions. My first impression, I was like, I think she's the type of person who does really well at the game because the boys are very drawn to her.
Yeah, she's very cute, and I mean, she has a very fit body. Like she looks really good. She's also like super quirky, and guys like girls who know that they're like funny, and I feel like she knows that she's funny. I also do get a little like Kendall Jenner vibes from her. Like Kendall will be like, "Oh, I'm not your typical girl. Like I'm a town boy." Like I get those vibes from Riley, which sometimes is a little pick me-ish, but I'm okay with that. She seems like
Pick me,
a
choose me,
girl.
love me. I agree. She's definitely a pick me girl, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Me either, yeah.
The
It's a
next
good one.
person, the next person I have on my list, oh, it's about to get spicy in here.
Mm,
Jared Fields, 25 years old, from Connecticut.
I didn't know
Uh,
they were from Connecticut. Wow.
yeah. So
We're
the
from
first thing I knew about him, because I watch, they have like a little casting videos. He said that he was Cerie Fields' son, and I was like, oh shit, I love that. Period. Be in this house, come play like your mama, and we have a little
right.
surprise. We have a little surprise coming up after we get to the end
Yeah.
of the cast. So I'm excited to see him play so far. Like, I think he's super respectable. I
Yeah.
think the way that he's playing is kind of smart,
Right.
which doesn't surprise me because given his mom's
Three is his mom.
abilities, I feel like he probably takes some notes from her book. So
Oh, and
should
just
we
a
just
side note,
yeah,
I
you
know
say
who
it.
Suri is because I watch Survivor. I'm definitely a Survivor fan, but I just never watched Big Brother. So I'm aware of Suri. Just want to put that out there. If y'all like, how the hell she know who Suri is?
So
But
we
yeah,
just dropped the bomb. I mean, anyone who listening to this, I hope you watched the show already. So we
right.
just dropped the bomb that Jared and Cerie is the 17th house guest this season, so she's also playing on this season.
Oh, yeah. It's not really a bomb anymore. You should already know. Come on now. Keep up.
Yeah, like but that's super exciting. I feel like so Suri is gonna be playing alongside Jared, and I
Mhm.
think well, obviously our first impressions of Suri is very, very high. Fucking
Yeah,
love Suri. She won this season of The Traitors. Been on 4 seasons of Survivor. The best player of Survivor to never win. And trust me,
literally.
she deserves to win a few times.
She did. Oh my God,
Um,
when she went home that one time, because literally everybody had an advantage, that pissed me off.
See,
But
the season when Poverty and Amanda,
oh
because
yeah,
the typical, and I think Survivor did it on purpose, the typical structure of Survivor is a final three. And Sari would have won if she was sitting in the final three on the
yeah,
jury night, but they can't. The only season they made a twist to a final two.
yeah.
Coincidence or not?
Coincidence.
They
I mean,
planned it.
no, no coincidence.
But I have really high hopes for Jared and Sari because right now they're playing on separate sides of the house, which is the best strategy. It's the best strategy. All right, we can move a little faster because I feel like we're spending a lot of time on this. But Kirsten
Oh
Elwin,
yeah.
she's 25 from Orlando, and she's a molecular biologist.
Ooh.
My first impression of her, I didn't like the fact that she was gonna dumb herself down.
Oh, did she say
And
that?
yeah, because she's a scientist and she's not acting like she's smart.
Oh yeah, because I did put baddie with brains. So yeah, she
Hmm.
is. And I did think she was dumb while I was watching the show. Wow.
Yeah, and like I think, I mean, no spoilers, but we're gonna talk about it in a bit. But like, I think that had a lot to do with her demise.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
next we have. I can hear myself now. Actually, maybe not anymore. Child, Melinda.
Wait,
Melinda got her setup is ratchet, y'all. I'm just let y'all know right now. So reviews when y'all come for us.
I can.
Um, yeah, her setup is ratchet, you guys. She's I don't even know what's happening over there right now.
My phone is literally. I mean, not my phone, but like my mic keeps going to the different speaker. I remember my
Because
speaking.
for a second, I could hear myself.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It literally just because I have mic and then I'm using just the speaker, but the speaker went to the mic. So that sounds like that's probably what happened. But sorry about that, people. Sorry about that.
Ratchet setup, y'all.
Okay. You act like
Reviews
your
come for
Wi-Fi wasn't
her.
out for like 20 minutes
Send
before
her
we started the show.
my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, let's keep it real. Your Wi-Fi was out for 20 minutes. I was waiting on you, and then we finally got started.
Y'all know the truth. Look at the Instagram because I dropped a little bugger in there just for y'all because nobody Wi-Fi was out over here, child. Um,
Anyway, if you want to lie, we can
so,
keep going forward with the show.
so we talked about Kirsten. Kirsten, smart, but could do a little better. And we'll talk about
Oh,
that
yeah.
as we go along. Next person is Hasim, I think is his name.
Oh, I said Hassam.
Hassam. I feel like there's a specific way. We're gonna get it right,
Yeah,
but I feel like we're both wrong. But
yeah.
he's 45 and he's a physician from Minneapolis. I actually like him. I like him a lot.
I do
He's on
too.
LGBT team, period.
Mhm.
And I just think he's gonna bring a lot to the show. Hopefully he can stick around long enough to like do some damage.
Yeah, I agree. And I like how he is like a burlesque dancer at night. Like he's not so serious and he's older. Which I guess we'll get to about him saying how like the older people have been treated in Big Brother. So
Mhm.
yeah, I really like him.
All right. Next we have Felicia, 63. She's the oldest woman to ever play Big Brother.
Really?
She's from Tacoma, Washington. I love her. I think she's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Um, she's great. Honestly, like I love when people, especially Black people, just go on TV and just be themselves.
Yeah,
And she has
authentically
not been trying to
themselves.
change herself for
Yeah,
anyone. There's not been
exactly.
nothing has framed her from being Felicia. So I love her. I have high hopes. I don't think she's gonna win any competitions. I'm gonna be
No,
real.
but I
But you
think
know,
that she
social
will.
game.
Mhm. Socially, she'll definitely be really good. And like you said, yeah, I like how she's just like authentically herself. Every time I see her, I'm like smiling ear to ear because she's just like a light in the room.
Mhm.
So yeah, I really like her. I don't know if she'll win because I feel like a lot of people will probably like think the same thing, like, oh, she's too likable. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if Big Brother is the same as Survivor. Like they don't want the person who people like to go to the end. But I don't know.
It depends. I feel like it's a combination because Survivor's a little different because all you really need is the numbers. You don't need to win. I feel like Big Brother sometimes you need to win, and I think um that might not fare her well if she
Yeah.
can't win a competition because there's going to be a point where you have to win the competition.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll see. Next
Oh,
person,
hell no. Of
Luke
course he's from Florida.
Luke Valentine. First impression, I just saw a white person. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Nothing
Yeah.
really too interesting about him, but I was interested to get to know him. We'll talk about it a little later, but let's just say we ain't getting to know anything. Um,
No. I do want to add that on his little tape that they showed, he was like, people will think I'm a jock, but I'm actually a nerd. And I'm like, I actually just think you're a fucking idiot. Like, I don't think you're either.
yeah,
And I was right. So let's move on.
yeah. Um, Next person, his name is Corey, 21 years old. I think he's the youngest person in the house. From Western Florida as well. What do you think about Corey? He actually, I don't know. I feel like people like him will do really well in Survivor, but I
Hmm.
don't know how they'll do in Big Brother. I don't know if the smart person has won a few times, but it's just they had to pair with someone who was strong. And I'm just not really seeing him, buddy up with someone yet. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I do. I guess we'll get to it. My first things that I wrote about him was arrogant and hope he goes home first. He reminds me of Ben Shapiro and a leprechaun, which that's kind of harsh. I said all those things, but I think
Damn.
it's immediately because I saw Ben Shapiro and I do not like that guy. Um, but now, like watching it, he's not as like
He's not as bad as you.
doesn't hate him as much. He's
He's not
fine.
a leprechaun. And he's not that arrogant.
He's not that arrogant, but I guess on his like when I first saw him, like when they showed his tape, he was just going on about he's like super good at his speeches and like he wants to prove that, which I guess everybody has something like that. I don't know. I think it was really just him kind of giving me Ben Shapiro vibes that I just automatically hated him. But now that I'm like watching him in the house, I am kind of doing a 180 on him low key, and I kind of like him. I'll get to why, but yeah.
Nice, nice. All right, next we have Jag. I love Jag. I'm so excited to see him on the show. He's from Omak, Washington. I just think he's gonna bring a very different personality to the show,
I agree.
which I'm enjoying. Like he seems like a ball of sunshine.
Yeah. And he's super chill too at the same time. And he's super, you can tell he's like intelligent. I love the conversation him and Hassam, I'm probably still saying it wrong, sorry, that him and Hassam had. It was just really nice. I do like them.
I think it's Haysom.
Okay, sorry, Hassam.
Haysom.
Uh, the conversation those two had was really like, I really liked it a lot.
Me too. Next person we have Red, 37 years old from Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
This is Arjun's
Um,
favorite person.
I wonder why. Actually, I like him too. I think he seems like a nice person. I'm excited to see how he plays the game. I haven't seen a lot of gameplay as of yet, week one, but I'm excited to see what happens with him.
Yeah. Well, he did. Well, I guess we'll get to it. Um, yeah, I don't have much to say about him, Country Bumpkin. I kind of like him though. He's in sales, so I feel like he'll be really good at like talking his way out of things.
I mean, he's for sure your type of person, if you know what I mean.
Don't say that now because he's definitely not. I want this to be very, very clear. He's definitely not my type of person. Um,
Let's just say that Melinda is with someone who is not similar, but similar. Anyway,
the only thing
next
similar
person.
is the accent, probably. Not even that.
Matt Klotz. Matt, 27. I like Matt too. I don't know what to expect from him, but I like him. Like he seems very chill. I don't know if he's gonna be like a competitor, if he's just gonna sway in the background, be a floater. I don't know.
Yeah. I definitely had like a Mean Girls moment when that girl was like, if you're from Africa, why are you white? Because when he was deaf, I'm like, but you talk fine.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and I thought he was like a typical white guy when I saw him too, but he seems pretty chill. It's pretty
Mhm.
cool that he's like a Deaf Olympics person. Like that's insane.
Yeah, I think at least what I gather is that he did a lot of speech therapy, which
Yeah.
helps him. But he
14
said
years.
he can't hear well and he only reads lips, which
Mhm.
I've even seen it play a part in the show before, and I'm wondering
Really?
how they're navigating that. Yeah, we can talk about it. Well,
Mm.
actually, I'll say it now just so we don't have to go back to specifics. But and during the eviction, when it was his turn, Julie asked him his vote. He told her, and then she's like, "Thanks." And he was just sitting there, and I think he really didn't know if he could leave because
Oh
he can't
yeah.
hear. So it was like probably 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So I wonder like
Oh,
what
his
they're doing to
eyes.
help him, and I'm hoping they're doing something to help him because he can't hear.
Yeah, they should have something there to like assist with,
Because they don't have like a
language.
screen or anything, so like I think yeah they need something. I don't know what, maybe a producer in the room at least during votes, or I hope during we don't see everything, but during the competitions, like if someone's explaining to him directly,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that he's being treated fairly
Yeah.
and he doesn't have an unfair advantage because of his disability.
Right.
And the last person, Cameron, I don't like him.
You know, I don't really have nothing to say about him too. He gives me Hyde from that 70s show, which I don't know if that's a good thing because I think he was in some trouble, Danny Masterson. But anyway, yeah, I don't have much to say about him. He just seems like a guy with curly hair, and that's his personality is his hair.
Yeah. Great. So we got the whole cast. That was a lot. Bear with us. Hopefully, like you watched the show and you got that. So one thing I want to say, at least, and I don't know how week 2 is going to be played, but week 1 was kind of a new structure compared to like how things usually go because the first comp is usually the HOH comp, but this one they play for safety. I didn't really write down who played what, but I just wrote down who lost each portion of the safety challenge.
Yeah.
So Jared, Felicia, Connor, and Kristen all lost. So they were up for elimination. There were only 4 who could be eliminated this week at this point.
Dang.
Um,
All the black people. Well,
yeah. Well, I know three of black people. I was a little sad. I was like,
yeah, like
wow.
somebody black is going home.
Yeah, exactly. Probably. Most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
So then Riley won the HOH competition, which was super exciting for her. I forget what it was.
They
Wait,
had to
what?
like walk across these poles really fast and have
Oh
to
yeah,
keep.
yeah. Like yeah, the person with the fastest time.
Yeah.
Yes. She
She killed that.
won.
Yeah.
She fucked it up. She was fucked all them up. Great. And for HOH, usually the HOH power is to nominate 2 people for eviction, but her power was to take 2 people down from eviction. So
Okay, that's my
essentially,
first question. Sorry. So next week, is it
I
going to
don't
be?
I don't know if they're gonna play it the same. I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay, sorry. Okay, well,
Well, actually, I do know. Next
oh,
week, at least so far, is different.
okay.
Because I watch the live feeds. I don't know if you watch the live feeds, but I'm a live feeder. And I know some things that have happened already.
Oh,
But so Riley took Connor and Jared down and made them safe for the week. So now Felicia and Kirsten are on the block. So essentially, theoretically, a black person will go home this week.
yeah, because Riley hates black women and she decided to keep the black women.
Um,
Wow.
speaking of black women, I think something that happened. Well, actually, let's talk about this first. So she picked Connor and Jared for safety. Then they have the veto competition, and the veto
Yeah.
competition is to veto one of the nominees. So they have the veto competition. Hasem won. It was like the stacking of the flowers.
Yeah, which seems very hard,
It
honestly.
looked hard. And he decided not to use the power of veto. And I also, one thing we could talk about right now too, I think is important. The house seems pretty split down the middle.
Yeah.
There's like, it's
Well,
interesting. I think so. Because it's interesting because it's the older people versus the younger people. Like all the younger people are working together and all the older people are working together. Obviously, like for instance, Sari and Jared, they have a connection. They're protecting each other on both sides. So
yeah.
they're good. But it's kind of interesting because I don't think this has ever happened before. But I think because Big Brother has never casted with so much age variety before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Hashem, who ends up being one of the older people in the house, he doesn't really want to take Felicia down because he feels like that would give them room to put up another person in their alliance.
Mm-hmm.
But he wants Kirsten to go home because Kirsten's not in his alliance. So it's kind of interesting. And it was a lot of talk about like, well, if Kirsten gets taken down, we can, and blah, 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 blah. But it didn't happen. And Hasem did not use the veto. So the two nominees stood the same, Felicia and Kirsten. One of them will be going home. Until, do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
You can say it.
So I feel like this could be a bit of a conversation.
Oh, wait, time out. Sorry. I do have a question. So if Felicia or Kirsten won the veto, and
they could take themselves down.
Then what would happen? Would Felicia be the only one up for
elimination? No, so then Riley as the HOH would have to nominate a new person.
Just a random person?
Anyone she wanted to.
It didn't have to be somebody from veto or...
Nope.
Wow.
Okay. So that's like, they call that the backdoor plan. And usually that'll be a good way to get out someone. Like, so say for instance, if it was me and you and Felicia, Kristen, Riley, and Hasem, just using 6 people, and I won the veto, and Kirsten and Connor were Kirsten and Felicia were on the block. And I'm like, oh, I want to say Felicia. I would take Felicia off, and then Riley can nominate you for eviction.
Gotcha. Damn.
So she has fair pickings. It's a really good strategy if you want to get someone out, but not have them have a chance to play their way to safety. Gotcha. So like say if they wanted to get Sari out, truthfully, this will probably be the best way to get Sari out because we'll kind of hit her off guard and she'll have less time to strategize on how to get the votes to stay. Mm-hmm. But that's a longer conversation. But yeah, that's kind of how it usually is. But good thing Riley didn't have to use Riley didn't have to pick someone because Hasem didn't decide to use the veto. So Felicia and Kirsten remained on the block. And then this was such an interesting thing. So a player got kicked out for using the N-word. It was so interesting because basically the situation, he was just talking very casually. I don't even know what they were talking about. And he just dropped the word. Yeah. And then he noticed it right away and he tried to clean it up, but he didn't. He kind of laughed about it. And I don't know if it was an awkward laugh. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to say about it.
It is.
But what do you have? What do you feel? What do you feel?
I feel like he said it super casually. Like the way Connor, or is that his name? The guy he said it to. Am I confusing him with somebody else? Or Corey, maybe.
Connor and Hasem and Jared.
Okay, so who he said it to, like he explained it perfectly in the group. Like he just said it super casually, like he says it every day, which I'm not a fan of that because like there's no reason for you to be saying it. And to be honest, when they were in that room, because you sent me the TikTok the other night, I knew it was going to happen because I noticed the surroundings. Like, oh my God, he's about to say it. And it felt like he just wanted to talk to Jared, honestly. And then those two were in the room and then like he said it. It was just very awkward. I don't know how Big Brother works and how they just like kick people out for that. I don't know if they like have a discussion usually. Because on Twitter, people were like, "Oh, people have done worse and they were not kicked out." So I'm like,
Yeah,
"What? That was
they
worse."
definitely have done worse. There's been
Really?
like
Wow.
last season, one person tried to start an all-white alliance, and he literally called it an all-white alliance.
Oh Lord.
We called him KKK Kyle.
Oh.
And that was him saying like, I think all the people of color in the house are working together, so we should form a white alliance to go against them. I
Well.
don't know if they realize they're on TV. This one thing, I don't know. I
But yeah,
wonder, do you think he should have been kicked out of the house, in your opinion?
I do think he should have been like, I mean, something should have happened to him, whether that had been kicked out or like him being up for elimination instead of, like just add him to elimination. I don't know. Like it should have been the option to either have the house kick him out or have production do it if they want. Because a white person saying the N-word on TV, it's not a good look. So yeah, I mean, but if worse has happened, then it's kind of like hypocritical of the show, I guess. I'm not sure. And also in the circle, it seemed like Hassam, I feel like I'm still saying his name wrong, but he didn't hear it. And I can tell like in the room, he was just kind of looking like, wait, what's going on? I just feel bad for Jared, honestly, because like after Luke said the N-word, he literally stayed in the room with Jared and was like talking to him like nothing happened. And he was just like, oh, they got more mad than you. And like Jared had to play like he was chill and nonchalant. Like even if he did feel some sort of way, he still had to be like chill about it. Cause like he said, it would have been like seen as aggressive. So it is very like, I just feel bad for Jared in that situation. Some people I saw on Twitter did not like the way that he responded because they thought that he was like not like he didn't think Luke deserved to go home. I mean, he's Black, so he has an opinion on like he can have his own opinion on it.
Yeah.
But me personally, I wouldn't have probably wanted him in the cast after saying that because the way he said it was just so nonchalant. And then just the way he acted after that, I wasn't fucking with like, oh, I was gonna say narwhal. Like, get your ass out my fucking face.
Yeah, don't lie about it. I
Yeah, like
think if he was accountable for it and like took accountability and been like, I just fucked up. This was a
yeah,
mistake on my part. I'm happy to receive any punishments, but what I said no does not reflect my views at all. Anything like that. I understood. So it's like weird when you talk about Black people in this word specifically, because personally, a lot of times, especially on Twitter, you'll see white people policing how a Black person should respond to someone using the N word, and I just don't think
you
you
have
can
the
tell
right
us how to
to
feel about it. Like,
yeah,
truthfully, like if I was in that situation, I wouldn't have been offended by what he said because he didn't say it in a negative way.
yeah, he didn't
Would
say
I
it hard.
have would I have looked at him differently? Yes.
Yeah,
Do I think he should have been kicked out of the house? I think because of the new rules. So the reason why the people got away with more is because of the times. But now you can't get away with saying that on TV, and they like have their rules say they have a zero tolerance for hate speech. So I think that's the. I mean, if it's according to the rules, then he should have been kicked out.
yeah. And
Personally,
people
like only reason why I would not want him to get kicked out because I don't think he's a racist person. And this is both ways, based on the way he said it, but also based on the way he said it. That makes sense. He said it so casually, you cannot convince me that he does not use the word on the regular. But
right.
also, he said it so casually that you can't convince me that he meant any offense by it at all.
Exactly. It's so
Um,
weird. It's just ignorance, really. And that's what
it's literally
Jared
ignorance.
kind of
Yeah.
said. He said he doesn't try to correlate ignorance with like malice. Like I didn't get any malice intent from it. He was just talking, but he just shouldn't like at the end of the day, you're
Yeah.
like, you can't say that word. So
I just think only reason why I would say like maybe not kick him out of the house is because I think it's gonna ruin his life.
yeah. And then
And
I saw
I know
that
he didn't mean any negative intent behind it. And I just feel like it's gonna fuck up things in his life. And I don't know if it's worth that. Like if kicking him out of the house was the punishment and that's it, I feel like fine. But I don't know if it's like there are actual racist people out here spewing hate and all of this, and people are going to
Yeah,
spend so much energy on him when
yeah.
it was clear that he did not mean it in a racist way. So that's my only like opinion, and I mean, good riddance. Like, if they were gonna kick him out of the house, my only thing is 2 black people were sitting on the block and they shouldn't have sent one of them home, and they did anyway. So not him using the N-word and a black person still leaving this week.
Right. That I was like, I thought that they were just gonna send him home and then just say no elimination, but then they kept the elimination going.
Yeah, a similar thing happened last season, and I wonder if that's the reason. Not similar, like someone said the N-word got kicked out of the house, but someone left in the middle of week 1 and they canceled the eviction. So I wonder if they didn't cancel it on purpose because they don't want people to think, oh, if someone leaves, we're just going to cancel the eviction. The show's going to keep moving with or without them. I think that was probably what they were trying to convey.
I see. Honestly, I'm happy that 2 people went home. I mean, the first person who went home, it was not the best way, but after watching the show like 3 episodes a week, I want somebody to go home each fucking episode. Like, I don't know, maybe I have to get used to it because I'm used to like somebody going home each episode in Survivor, but I just want somebody to go home each episode.
No, agreed. I mean, like, it makes sense. Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'm trying to think what I'm saying. I was
I
gonna
thought
say, I like when people go home too, especially this season specifically, because it's 100 days. That means they have a lot of twists and a lot of things coming. So
Is it usually 100 days?
I feel like it's been a little shorter lately. I'm trying to think. Let me look it up.
I don't know who said it, but I think it was Felicia. She was like, I don't know if I can do 100 days.
So last season was 82 days.
Okay.
So 100 days, just like maybe like a little longer, like 2 weeks longer.
Yeah.
Which is a long time. So I feel like they're just trying to
make it go. Is it usually 16 people or is it, or how many was it, 17 this season?
So it's usually 16. I feel like they're gonna add more people to the house too, which is probably why they're okay with eliminating 2 people 1 week.
Oh wow.
That is my guess. Okay, so N-word, Luke deserved to go home because of the rules. Sucks to suck for him, but probably don't say that on TV. Yeah. My one question is, do you think it would have been the same if a black person said it?
No, because black people can say it.
But do you think if people, like, say if Jared said it, if people are like, Luke got kicked out of the house, Jared should get kicked out of the house, do you think it's like the same or no?
No.
Because based on the code of conduct, it doesn't say hate speech unless you're a black person. It just says hate speech. I agree. I think it's different, but it's just something I want to think about because last season 23, I know someone said it and it didn't have the same connotation because they were black. So anyway, let's move on. So
I don't think it should. Last thing I'm going to say about that situation, though, I do wish that when they were in a circle and Corey or Connor or whatever his name was explaining it, I wish they had Luke in there too, to just kind of like.
Yeah, that's what I saw online, that they should have showed us what they're doing rather than just telling us.
Yeah.
But I'm sure.
Like, I want to see Luke get interviewed. Like, why'd you say that? Why'd you think it was okay? Like, maybe he could have like said something to. I don't know. I just feel like the house should have voted and maybe let him talk and like apologize or whatever. And then they can decide if they want him to leave or not, if they're comfortable with him staying.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the only reason why I liked that they took the decision on their hands, because I feel like the house would have voted him to stay. And I don't know if he should have stayed based on, I just feel like the whole season would have been racist gets to stay in the house. Oh my God. Yeah, people are aligning with this person. So like, he's like, his reputation would have like reflected everyone who worked with him, everyone who gained a good
nobody
relationship
worked with him. Like throughout the whole episode, because that
but it's only week 1. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much time left. if he stayed in the house, his reputation would have just bled on everyone else because truthfully, like you can't win the game if you don't have relationships. So he would have to work with other people, and other
Yeah.
people would have to work with him.
Yeah.
Whether they wanted to or not. They're like, this is a number, it's a numbers game. We're not gonna just ignore him, we're gonna use him for our numbers.
Right.
So I think it was good because obviously like I don't think more attention should be brought to this person.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep moving on, but you keep going back.
I know, I'm sorry.
Let's move on.
Okay.
So the eviction happens. Kirsten gets voted out 13-0. So at first I did notice Julie said the person would leave the house, and I feel like she usually says evicted. But she didn't say evicted, she said leave the house.
Oh.
But then I kind of reverted because I don't think she's gonna come back, because if she was gonna come back, Julie wouldn't have gave her any information on what's going on in the house. And Julie told her that Suri and Jared are mom and son. And usually, like some seasons, they have comeback episodes, and she tells them, "You have an opportunity to come back. We're gonna take you in sequester, because if you're going back in the house, you shouldn't have any outside knowledge."
Right. Yeah, she's
so
done.
the fact that she gave her that means that I feel like, yeah, she's not gonna be there. So before we go, I think.
Oh, wait, sorry. I did want to add that I really liked Kirsten's speech. Like, honestly, I probably would have voted for Felicia after that speech. But I didn't like how she just proved to everybody that she's not actually dumb and that she's smart. Like, that probably made them vote for her more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just wanted to add that. I really liked her speech.
In my like history of Big Brother, I think by the time the speeches happen, people already have their mind made up.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything that she could say would have swayed anyone from voting differently.
So from the seasons you watch, nobody's speech at the end persuade anybody in any way?
No, I feel like people already have their mind exactly set, and they're not. Yeah, I feel like people know who they're going to vote for going into the.
So Corey going on about his speech, being good at speeches, that's not really going to.
I mean, it's good at speeches as in you can leave and drop some hot knowledge that might be controversial, or people want to know, or blow up some alliances. But as in the history of Big Brothers, I feel like there's been like a handful of times where someone was able to change the vote the way they're going to go.
Okay. So at the end, I'm sorry, I know I keep asking questions, but like it's not like Survivor where they have to have a speech, or like a tribal basically, and they have to talk. It's just they vote at the end who wins.
They do have a jury at the end, yes, but it's not the same.
Gotcha.
Like so the end of the season speeches are different than just you go on the block. Why shouldn't they vote for you? A lot of times that speech is not going to change why that person's going to vote for you.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Most of the time, maybe this season will be different, but I think most of the time, if you're alliance, if you're 7 person strong, whatever happens in that room, you're not going to be like, maybe I should vote for Melinda now. Maybe you'll think about it, but I think if you all agreed that we're all voting Melinda out, you're going to just vote Melinda out regardless of what you say.
Yeah. Speaking of alliances, there's 4 alliances that I've counted. There's the Handful Alliance, the Bye Bye Bitches, the Professionals, which is the older people, and
the Professors.
The Professor, sorry. And then the 8 that are aligned with the Handful Alliance. I don't think they have a name, but I call them the Hateful 8 because there's 8 of them. Has there ever been that many alliances week 1?
Oh, there honestly, there's probably even more that we don't even know.
Oh, okay.
I think it's literally, because you think about it, okay, you have those 3, then Izzy, Suri, and Jared have an alliance. Jared and Suri have an alliance.
Oh, boy.
Suri and Felicia have an alliance. Like there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot going around. So it just, truthfully, it's just it makes sense. You want to get a good foundation. You want to play hard without playing hard.
Gotcha.
So okay. So I'm wondering, I don't know if we should you can pick. I think we should take a bet on our top 3 winner predictions right here, right now. And
Okay.
whoever wins, you have to buy the other person dinner.
Okay. Their pick.
Their pick.
Okay.
So I'm writing this in the Google document, so you cannot change your
I see
answers.
you going.
I will remember. So I'm gonna put Melinda and I'm gonna put Donna.
Okay. So you want me
And
to go?
let's say whoever has the most points to make it more fair. So let's say first place is worth, like, if you get the first spot right, you get 4 points. If you get the second spot right, you get 3 points. And then if you get the third spot right, you get 2 points. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So, like, say if you have Donnie, Melinda, Melly, if Melly won, you get 4 points. But I guess me, you, and Melly in third place. So I didn't get the third place one, but my prediction was better than yours. That makes sense? Or do you
Yeah.
just want to do the top spot? Who's
Well,
gonna win?
is there a top 3 like at the end, or how does
Yeah.
it work? Okay.
It goes to the final 2, but you can do a final 3 if you want.
We can just do our final 3, and like if 2 of those 3 are right, or if all 3 of those are right, then we can go do that way. I feel like it's going to be really hard to actually tell the winner.
No,
But
yeah, we're just guessing.
okay. I mean, all right. My first one is going to be Jag, probably.
So do you think Jack's gonna win the season?
If he plays right, he could.
Okay. Second
Um,
place?
I'm trying to go through my list of like, I want to say maybe America, only because she's in alliances, but she's also in the background, and she's been doing okay in challenges, so maybe
Mm-hmm.
she can sneak by.
Mm-hmm.
The last one is probably going to be Sari, obviously, but I just want to put her in there because she's good, and like she might, but I feel like she might actually go home like the 5th person. They might like blindside her or something. I'm still gonna put Sari in there though. I gotta put somebody black in
So
there.
your top 3 are Jag, America, and Suri.
Yeah,
Okay. Locking that in.
locked in, locked and loaded.
You guys got the audio proof that those are her 3. She goes to this dock and change. We know. Jag, America, Suri. All right. So my top pick. Let me just look over everyone again.
Oh, I just want to add too, I loved how Felicia like literally called out their fucking alliance. Like she's like, I know they got an alliance. And I'm like, yeah, trust your gut, honey, because they do. And I didn't like how Red came up to Riley and basically told her alliance after.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
Yeah. And he didn't know their alliance until literally the professors told him because they wanted him in their alliance. So I feel like there was just no point of him doing that. I kind of want him to go, but whatever.
Anyway, on my top 3. So this is hard because truthfully, like, it's early in the season. You don't really have much to go off on. So I'm literally just kind of going from what I think.
Yeah.
I love Sari and I think she's gonna do really well, but I feel like there's gonna be a time where she's gonna have to. It's gonna be Jared or Sari,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pick Jared.
Oh,
So I'm gonna put Jared in my number 2 spot.
so you think Cerie's had her time? Wow.
No, I just think if it came down to Jared or Sari would not. She would not campaign against Jared, and I think she would let him go instead of her.
Oh, that would actually be a really cute moment if that happened.
Mm-hmm. I think in number 3, I'm gonna put. This is hard. I'm going to put. Oh, I know who I want as my number 1. Maybe.
Tell me, put it down there.
So my number 3, my number 1.
Mhm.
I have really good feelings about Haitian.
Oh my God. Okay, that's a
I
good
think I
one.
think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna win some comps.
I
He's
would
already
not be
won
mad. Yeah.
one, and secretly he's already won 2. And I just feel like he's gonna be really good at the game,
Yeah.
specifically in the comp category. And then if I had to pick a third spot, let me just look through these people again. I'm gonna put Luke. Just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm like, part of me wants to put Corey, but
Oh yeah.
I
Do it. One of us, if what
no.
if neither of us is right about any of these 6 people?
We'll just go out for lunch for fun.
Okay.
If we are halfway through the season and all of our people got eliminated, we'll reshuffle.
Yeah.
Um, I really like Blue, but I feel like she's not giving me nothing yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
I like Riley too, but I don't know. I think, and I want to put Nicole, but like I feel like she's not playing a good game. I'm gonna put Jag in my top 3 too.
Do
I'm
you
gonna put
want to do
Jag.
like week 1 predictions and then we can do predictions for each week?
Sure.
Okay. Because we don't really know, like.
But these are the ones we're locking in stone, but we can change them.
Yeah, we can change them.
So week 1 predictions. I'm gonna put Jag in my top 3 too.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he's gonna. I know that he's liked by both sides of the house, and I think if he can win some comps, he's gonna be one to beat. He's gonna be one to beat. So that is our review show. Yeah. What do you think of the Big Brother so far after your first season?
I kind of like it. The first episode, I was kind of confused. Obviously, it's my first season. But I kind of like it. I like reality TV shows like this. So I feel like it's definitely in my wheelhouse. And I'll become a fan. I'll probably go back and watch previous seasons. Because when the 3 Big Brother legends came in and like made the universes or whatever, I kind of really liked
Frankie, Danielle,
maybe
Brittany,
Danielle.
the black woman.
Yeah, she gave me good vibes.
I feel like she's not gonna come in because they did that.
Well, I kind of just want to go back and watch her season, I guess. I kind of want to go back
she's
and
an
watch
early
all
season. It's a very early season. I would say if you really want to watch a good season, watch season 16. Frankie is in that one, and it was a great season.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go back and watch all their seasons because they had to.
And that's where Cody from the Traders is also on season 16.
Oh, so that's the season he wins.
He didn't. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know the whole show.
What? I thought he said he won on Traders. Or maybe.
Do you want to know, or do you want to watch?
Don't tell me. Whatever.
I mean, I feel like I already just told you.
Well, I act like I didn't hear because I didn't really. So.
Well,
yeah,
there's multiple seasons of Big Brother, so I'll just say that.
Yeah, a shitload of episodes too. Goddamn. 100.
I told you to go on YouTube and watch the season 16 in 7 hours. It's so much easier. Gives you all the highlights. Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably just do
that. Well, yeah, I'm excited to watch this with you. Big Brother is one of my favorite reality shows. For my birthday this past year, I did a Big Brother party. We played the whole game. It was fun. I was the host. So I also played with another friend group, and your boy won.
Period.
So I think it's gonna be exciting to watch. I also love watching it live because you really don't know what's gonna happen. The thing about Survivor, by the edit, you can kind of tell what's going on, but because Big Brother's doing it as we speak, you don't know. Oh, do you want to know what happened? Are you on the live feeds, or do you want to are you gonna watch the episode on Sunday?
I'm just gonna watch the episode, but I guess I'll start watching the live feeds.
I was gonna say, because I know who won the HOH already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, tell me after we get off here so we don't spoil it for others. But yeah, I do kind of want to know.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's been great reviewing this episode. Leave us comments on Twitter and Instagram what you guys think. We'll see you guys next week for week 2.
Woo. Thank you
Bye.
all. Bye.